Okay, y'all, just drop whatever you're doing and turn up your radio, 'cause it's time for Body Love. Here's what happened last time.
Vanessa, it doesn't matter what you meant. All you're doing is making matters worse. Now get out of here!
Mommy, is Maya coming with us?
I guess not, TJ, and I guess we'd better just go.
No! I want Maya!
I'm sorry, TJ, I really am. Goodbye, Maya. I can't believe she did that to me. Oh, God, I wish I was dead.
All the hateful, dirty tricks to playing a girl who's got enough problems. Man! Wait a second. Where is my gun? Oh, Lord. If my gun is in the hands of who I think it's in the hands of.
Fidelia? Was I hearing things just now, or was there a whole crowd of people in here?
That was just your friend, Miss Vanessa, coming in here to stir up more trouble. With her little boy, you know, and Maya was in here.
Don't lie to me, Fidelia. I just went back to my room to change clothes, and it sounded like you brought in 10 or 12 people fighting.
It was the four of us all yelling and crying at the same time, all right?
Why would all four...
What did you want me to do, Roz? Push them out and slam the door in their faces?
Now, look, I asked you a simple question. I know you've had a stressful day, but it's nothing like the day I've had. So you can keep your attitude to yourself.
Roz, if you'll shut up, I'll tell you what happened. Everybody went out of here at the same time. Everybody mad at everybody else, especially Maya, and now I can't find something.
Can't find what? Fidelia? You better tell me.
My gun. I can't find my gun.
Fidelia!
I had it right here.
Are you saying that one of them took it?
I had to empty out my bag, and Maya saw it and asked me why I had it.
How many times have I told you this was going to happen? Year after year, I've begged you. I pleaded with you to stop carrying that thing around. And now it's finally happened.
Roz, listen.
Let me guess. It's loaded too, right? Why am I asking? Of course it is. You wouldn't...
Listen to me! Which do you think is more urgent right now, dear sister? Giving me a lecture on what a bad girl I am, or finding out if that half-crazy girl is out there running around with a loaded gun?
Come on, I'll help you look for her.
She went running out the back door. She could be anywhere in the neighborhood by now.
Then we better get out there and start looking right now, hadn't we? And after we find her, then we can get back to who's to blame this time.
Sonny, come on into the kitchen for a minute.
I was checking to see if anybody called here in the last little while. But I guess Mo would have answered it.
Don't be too sure. He came back early and just went right to sleep and won't nothing wake him up once he's down. That's about all he does nowadays.
Sounds like he might be suffering from depression too. Just like Maya. I read that men his age...
Now, wait a minute. Just don't start all that again. I know what the preacher said, but I still don't buy all this depression stuff. Anyway, it's too late at night to be arguing. Let not the sun go down on your wrath, the Bible says. And I've tried to live by that. Let's just sit down and have some cake. I think I'll have some ice cream, too.
Well, thank you, Mama Mabel, but I'll pass on that cake and ice cream. I see you got some apples up there in the bowl, and are those peaches?
Don't tell me you're gonna start with this healthy eating thing like everybody else.
Mama Mabel, I want to change everything about myself. I'm starting to see how great life can be, when I'm living sober. If I start eating right, too, well, there's no telling how many other good things might happen for me.
Okay, I get you. But if you think my daughter is going to take you back in just because you're eating right...
No, I don't think that, but, well, it ain't going to hurt my chances with her, is it? Now, come on, have some fruit with me instead of that cake.
All right, I'll have a peach with my cake.
Maybe I should go ahead and call Vanessa. She said she'd call me when she got home, but...
If my daughter said she's going to call you when she got home, then she's going to call you when she gets home.
I know, but that's been over an hour. I'm starting to wonder if something's happened.
And she has to call you tonight?
Well, see, at the memorial service, Vanessa, well, she promised she'd tell me before the end of the day. If she's willing to take me back.
Sonny, I won't get my hopes up. You have put Vanessa through too much, and you still have too far to go before you can prove to anybody
That's just it. I feel like I am proving it. I've been going to AA, and my sponsor says I'm doing better than anybody he's seen in a long time, and Vanessa knows that.
Wait a minute now. Your who? Your sponsor?
In the AA, your sponsor is somebody who's been successful at working the program and helps other people when they're getting started with it.
You mean one drunk takes care of another drunk? That's the blind leading the blind.
Mabel, a sponsor is not a drunk. A sponsor is a living, breathing success story. He's someone who's been where you've been, and he's come out a winner. My sponsor knows what I've been going through, and he understands. He's always just a phone call away. Look, I know you don't understand all this, but Vanessa does, and she's the one I care about. I'm gonna call her.
Sonny, it's getting too late at night for this.
It's getting late, all right. Getting late in my life. Way past time I started being the man my family has needed me to be for years. No answer. Now, I know she left the service same time I did. Mabel, I'm going over there.
Sonny, I'm telling you, this ain't the time. I swear, even when that man is sober, he still acts kind of crazy. I mean, who want to eat fruit when they can eat cake?
Mommy?
What, sweetie?
Mommy, why didn't Maya want to come home with us?
Oh, TJ, I'm afraid that's really hard to explain.
Is she mad at you? She sounded mad.
Well, yeah, TJ. Your sister is really mad at me right now.
But why?
I can't tell you everything about it, but I really should tell you that a lot of this is because I didn't tell Maya the truth about something. And now everybody's mad at everybody, and it just goes to show how important it is to tell the truth to people. You know that, don't you?
Sure, Mommy. You gotta tell the truth. Mommy, I gotta tell you the truth.
About what, baby?
I wish Maya would be at our house when we get home.
Well, I wish that too, but I don't think there's any way that's gonna happen.
Stay tuned for more Body Love right after this. And now, back to Body Love. Fidelia, just get back in the car. You've looked up and down every alley in the neighborhood.
All right. All right.
Looks like if you thought we were just gonna find her walking down the street, then you were wrong.
Ron, she doesn't know anybody out here. Are you saying she went into the house of some stranger?
I'm saying there must be some place within walking distance that we haven't thought of. And while we were looking north, she was walking south and maybe a lot farther away than you're thinking about.
Well, if she was really moving fast, she might have gotten to Waxy's.
Okay, then. Do you have any reason to think that might be where she went?
She's been a pretty regular customer there. But I just remembered, tonight's the one night Waxy's closes early, so we can cross that off.
Fidelia, Is Waxy's where you've been with her all these nights you two have been out?
Not for a long time, because I realized she was getting too into this drinking thing, so I took charge of that. I got her out of there and...
Is that where you took her that first night when I told you to be careful with her?
Just to get her out of the house. Just to try to cheer her up. Get her out with real people and...
And then you've been going back night after night.
Now see, by that time, I was going with her to keep her out of trouble. She was getting out of control. What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping so I don't crash into something because I'm so mad I can't see straight. You took a minor into a bar and bought drinks for her. And then you took her back again and again.
And I got her out.
When you knew the girl is depressed and the last thing a depressed person needs is alcohol.
Well, I don't know about depression, see.
And now the girl has got your gun and is probably either gonna shoot herself or shoot somebody else if she hasn't done it already.
You really think maybe she's not thinking about hurting herself? But she's got my gun because she wants to...
I think we better get over to Vanessa's.
Okay. I know there's got to be some reason she didn't call me. Maybe she's just got to get TJ into bed and all that. Maybe she and Saul had something to talk about. Yeah. Or maybe she didn't call me because maybe she just don't care enough to. Yeah. Why would she even bother to call me? Just to tell me no. That's probably it. Right there. She didn't call, and that means she won't take me back and... Wait a minute. My sponsor warned me about this exact thing, and I'm talking myself into feeling bad about something when I don't even have all the facts. Starting to beat up on myself and feel like, well, I'm just not gonna let myself go down that road again. In about 2 minutes, I'm gonna be seeing her face to face, and then we'll... Wait a minute. Looks like all the lights are on at the house, and there's people out in the front yard. What's going on over there?
Maya!
TJ, just go on in the house. I have to talk to your mother.
She's your mother, too. Maya, I wished you would be here and it came true.
Go on in the house, TJ. Run straight up to your room. I'll be up in a minute. I'm glad to see you here.
I bet you are. Bet you think I'm here to do your babysitting and your housekeeping again.
Maya.
But I'm not. I just came here so you can see what a total disaster you made of one person's life, so you can see me one last time.
Maya! Oh my God! Put that gun down! Just please. Please put it down before...
What are you worried about? Think of how much easier your life would be if you didn't have me around. You should have thought of that years ago, like about 19 years ago. Just think how much different your life would have been if that baby had never been born.
Maya, I've had regrets in my life, but I never, not for 1 minute, regretted having you. You've been just about the best thing in my life, and that's the God's honest truth. No, please.
Oh, look, perfect. My so-called father, that's just perfect. Because he needs to
Maya,
see
what
this
are
too.
you doing? Put that down.
Just stay over there. Don't come closer.
No. Come on over. Come, get closer so you can get a good look. I don't want either of you to miss
Maya,
this.
I know I haven't shown you the way. I should have, but listen to me now. I love you, Maya. You've made me and your mother so proud.
Stop it. Just stop it.
We've all let you down, Maya. We know that. I sinned against you. I lied to you. I let you believe things about yourself that were not true. Not one part of all that has been your fault. None of it.
You know what? For once, I agree with you.
Now you better be here again next time to hear what's gonna happen on BodyLove.
Dr.
Dr. Parham, I'm Saul Baxter. I'm really glad to meet you because I'm hoping to be a doctor myself someday.
I'm very glad to meet you too, Saul.
But, see, today I have lots of questions for you because that was my sister you just heard, the one who had the gun. I've never heard her acting like that before.
I know, Saul. It can seem incredible, but unfortunately, untreated depression, when it's serious enough, can lead to the extreme feelings like Maya is experiencing. That feeling of hopelessness, the feeling that things will never get better. It can be very powerful in a depressed person, and that person can turn that pain and anger onto herself or someone else.
Man.
This shows you how important it is that we take depression seriously. People have times in their lives when they're under a lot of stress and have bad things happen to them. But when you see someone's behavior change as severely as Maya's has, it's time to intervene and get her to a professional who can help her.
You've made me a believer, Dr. Parham. I guess mental health is every bit as important as physical health.
Amen to that, brother.
This was BodyLove, episode 41, written by the BodyLove Writers Group, recorded at Boutwell Studios, Jeff McKee, engineer, and directed by Will York. Featured in the cast were Vanessa Anderson, Cheryl Hall, Tina Wilson, Lawayne Childry, Audrey Quinn, Tori Malavet, Shalithia Williams, and James McCarty Jr., with Dr. Grosbeck Parham. BodyLove is a project of the University of Alabama at Birmingham School of Public Health in conjunction with the UAB Department of Theater. Lee Shackelford and Yoko Kawamura are producers. Dr. Connie Kohler is the executive producer. Support for the BodyLove radio drama project is provided by a matching grant from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, Princeton, New Jersey, along with the Joseph S. Bruno Charitable Foundation, the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham, the Carefree Fund, the J.L.B. Beeson Fund, the Alabama Department of Public Health, and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. Find out more about BodyLove on our website, www.bodylove.org.